Hi guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking. So today I'm going to tell you about all the things I've learned through me being in uni. If you didn't know, I'm in third year, my final year, but because of coronavirus I basically finished uni, so I feel like I'm in a good position to tell you guys what to do, what not to do. I've had someone come up to me, well, not up to me, but I had someone come into my DMs recently telling me that they're just about to join Royal Holloway, which is the university that I went to. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good position to tell you guys like the ins and outs of uni and personally what I would recommend you to do, not to do, how to make friends, because that was a really big problem for me, and also just like things to look out for and things to kind of make your uni experience a lot smoother. So let's get into it. Okay, so I've got my laptop here and I've got some questions and like things that people wanted me to touch on and things like that. And the very first thing is that uni is a scam. Now, if you're in uni, I feel like all uni students say that uni is a scam once you've experienced uni, and I agree. Yeah, I completely agree. I feel like these are obviously for people that haven't gone into uni yet, because I have a lot of like Twitter mutuals and people in my like I said, people coming into my DMs asking like about my experience about uni and things like that. I would say if you don't know what you want to do, or if like there's a certain like general area of work life that you want to go into, I think uni's great because it makes you realize what you like, what you don't like. If you know what you want to do, I'd suggest just going into an apprenticeship or an internship rather than going through uni, because it's a lot of debt, especially for my year now, because like we got the hike from 9k to 9.25k, and then our maintenance grant turns into a maintenance loan. So yeah, if you don't want to get into debt and you can't really afford to pay for uni, but you know what you want to go into, I'd suggest just skipping it really. But if you're not sure, like 100%, or if you're not ready to go into the working world, I'd say uni is great because it gives you a lot of experiences, life experiences and things like that. And it also teaches you how to juggle a lot of things, like obviously your academic work, but also your social life. And if you were like me, I worked through uni, which I'll touch on more later. But yeah, it kind of teaches you how to juggle and how to prioritize certain things, which was something that I really struggled with. But again, I'll mention that later in the video. Next is live your best life in first year before second and third year comes for your neck. I completely agree. First year is the year for you to have fun, go out as much as you want. It's the year for you to like make friends and things like that. I'm actually about to touch on making friends in a second, but yeah, live your life in first year because you don't have time during second year. Again, like I said previously, I worked basically all throughout second year and a bit of third year as well. I had to quit because I couldn't handle my workload of third year and like paid work, because I had my dissertation. You have to do a lot more modules in third year as well. So work during first year, but have fun because you don't have time during second and third year. Okay, I kind of want to speak on making friends more, because this is like a really important part of my uni life and kind of how I started uni and things like that. So I call myself an extroverted introvert, which means when you first get to know me, I'm very introverted, like I'm shy. But once we become friends, I'm a little bit crazy, and my friends will tell you that. But yeah, so making friends for me is a really hard thing to do because I don't know how to approach people. Yeah, like I'm really shy. But you have to understand that everyone's in the same boat as you in uni, whether they're bringing people from like sixth form or whatever. It's a new environment with completely different new people. There's thousands of people here and everyone's looking to meet new people and have fun. You're gonna go into committees and societies and stuff like that. I would suggest that in first year, join a committee, join a society. If you're black like me, ACS is a really fun way, because that way you can when you go out into clubs and stuff, they tend to have like the same interests or music tastes and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, so this is really important, and like I said, joining ACS is a really big thing because Royal Holloway is a PWI, which is a predominantly white institution. My uni is white, basically, for the majority of the student population is like not black. So joining ACS was a really big thing for me, but obviously I joined this uni without knowing anything. Like it wasn't one of my initial choices. So I didn't know anything about the uni or like the committees, and like that's another thing. There's usually like group chats of like accommodation or your degree. Just type them into Facebook and like add to the group, and that's how you'll kind of get to know everyone. I didn't really do that, which I kind of wish I did, because you meet new people and it kind of like people talk about like assignments and things like that, and like meetups and all that jazz. So do that if you're like definitely going to a uni, maybe like a month or a couple weeks before. Look on Facebook for like your uni name ACS, or your uni name accommodation, or your uni name like your degree, and then they'll have like me, it's like 17, 18, because that's when I joined uni. So then like add them in that. But yeah, like I said, my uni is white, so finding people of color was really, really important to me, because I was like, I need that community, you know. So after I'd gone out to like the SU, student union like club, I think 2 or 3 times. By this time I'd kind of made a friend that was in my course and also in my accommodation. So I think I'd gone out with her 2nd, 3rd time. I can't remember. I really can't remember how I met her either. And that's the thing. You'll meet a lot of people that you don't remember, but they remember you. I'll touch on that later. But yeah, so I was kind of in the club, and then I saw a group of black girls, I think 5 or 6 black girls, dancing. And it was like, I made eye contact with one of the girls. She made eye contact with me, and then we went, it's a black girl, another black girl. And then I was like, wow, that's crazy. Instant friend. To this day, she's my best friend. I live with her. She's one of my housemates. We met in student union. I hadn't seen this girl. I didn't know this girl from Adam. And then you just go up to people in the club and you're just like, oh, I like this, blah, blah, blah. My name's this, this, and this, blah, blah, blah. My other housemate, Gina, the one that shaved my head, I met her in the SU, and she was wearing like a Kenya bracelet. She was dancing, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's such a good dancer, blah, blah, blah. She had a Kenya bracelet on. I was like, oh my gosh, you're Kenyan. She's like, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Housemate. My other 2 housemates, Nilu and Linda, they're Nepalese girls. We were dancing. We came up to each other. We had a good time in the club. I learnt their names. Bada bing, bada boom. Housemates. Done. And we're friends even now. Like, they were my housemates in 2nd year and 3rd year. I made really good friends. And then the girls that I met in SU, I also met in ACS. I would meet in, like, just randomly. There's another girl, one of my other best friends, Numa. She's on my course, but I met her in SU. And then she recognized me when we were in a lecture. I didn't recognize her, but she's like, we met in SU. Done. Best friends, even till now in 3rd year. Like, and even this year, when I went out in freshers, I made friends with girls in 1st and 2nd year that, like, if they need advice or stuff, easy. Like, you also make friends that aren't in your year, but you can, like, if you, like I said, add them on socials, and then literally you can drop them a DM. And then if you, another really important thing, on your social media, add the university that you're going to, so people don't think you're a random creep. But yeah, you can just DM people and just be like, oh, I see you go to this uni, blah, blah, blah. Someone even did that to me the other day, and they were just like, oh, I'm looking for creatives that go to Royal Holloway. I saw you, da-da-da. Internet friend. It's really easy. I think it is really daunting to make friends in the beginning, because you don't know how to approach people. If you're like me, you're an introvert and you don't know how to be that social butterfly. Uni really turns you into a social butterfly, even if it's just for a short amount of time. If you don't drink, I'd still suggest going out, because you can get like fizzy drinks or like juices and things like that. You don't have to drink. It's not a prerequisite for you to drink. That's another thing as well. If you are introverted like me, but you don't drink or you don't want to drink, that's absolutely fine. You can still make friends. It's still an atmosphere where you can like have fun, have a dance, like chat to people. It may be even more scary because that's like not an environment that you want to be in. But I'd say even if you don't want to drink or you don't like the environment, go out during freshers. Also, what's it called, freshers fair, so you can like sign up to societies and things like that, because freshers fair is a really good way for you to get to know how they're doing like the first freshers social. So usually for a committee like ACS or something, they'll do like a meet up or like a hangout thing, or they'll have like food, and it'll be like a bunch of freshers and also the committee and also some older years as well that want to like help you get settled. But yeah, freshers fair, they give you like free pizza, you get like free drinks and stuff. Freshers fair is a really good way to do that. But yeah, that's kind of how I make friends. Okay, I think for my final question is, what do you regret? I personally regret working too much during uni. I had a part-time job not too far from uni, but I kind of let it take over my life, and it became a point where I kind of prioritized it over my studies. Yeah, so don't do that. You're there to learn and do uni, so do uni and make that your top priority. Obviously things happen, things change and stuff, but if things are becoming too much, that's what your personal tutor's there. Like, let them know. Maybe you can get like extensions, extenuating circumstances, all that stuff. But like, your personal tutor's there to help you. And I have to say that your uni professors care about you more than any of your secondary school teachers ever will. Okay? That's it. But also, they don't really care. I don't want to say they don't care, but it's like, whether you turn up or you don't, whether you do the work or you don't, uni professors get paid either way. Uni professors care about you more than your teachers do right now. So I'll just put that out there straight away. But also, yeah, I regret not going to my personal tutor more. Also, just your like module teachers as well, because they really help a lot, and they're really there, like, they're there to help you, and they have like office hours and things like that. If you can't go to the office hours, email them. But yeah, your professors are there to help you as much as you can. Take advantage of that. You're paying thousands of pounds. Take advantage, okay? That's another thing I regret. And that's something that I only learned how to do like in my second term of third year, like going to like my professors during their teaching hours, or like after my lecture, or in their office hours, or just emailing them. So yeah, that's kind of like my uni things you should do before you go to uni, and also like my regrets and like my advice and things like that. The question also asked about like post-uni plans or dreams. At this rate, I just want to have a good summer with my friends. I want to have a good graduation. That's my immediate plan. Because obviously Corona's kind of dispersed everyone, and like everyone's kind of left uni, and it's like a weird time because we haven't finished. Like, we still have assignments and like exams, but uni's over. And that's kind of like my plan or dream, that we actually get summer this year, so I can like graduate and finish my uni experience properly. On that note, stay home if you can. If you're not an essential worker, if you're not going out for essentials, please stay home. I've been seeing so many things in the news about people protesting their stay-at-home orders. It's to help save lives, okay? It's to help save your life, or the life of a family member or a friend that you love that has an underlying health condition that you don't even know about, okay? So please stay safe. Yeah, God bless. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any other questions or things that you're worried about, if you're about to go into uni, currently in uni, if you're like me, in this weird middle ground of technically I finished uni, but uni hasn't finished with me, send me a DM, leave me a comment, things like that. I'm here to help, because all I got now is time. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. Get some vitamin D, go out into your garden if you can, stretch, you know, do some exercise, eat good, but also let yourself relax, have a rest. I think this is a really good time for everyone to just have a rest, have a breather, and yeah, don't run yourself into the ground. And yeah, I wish you all the best, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.